I heard localized gravity something, so I hope we're not in too much danger. Oh. Okay. We got ourselves a maze. Okay.
Where are you going, anyway?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to go that way. Apparently, a straight line is out of the question. No, nope, that's not how you do. Wonder if I'm gonna have to map this out. I hope not. Be bad enough if it was square. If it was a square-based grid, hexes are just gonna be a fucking nightmare to keep track of. Well, I'm back here again. Awesome. That's not gonna do, is it? No, that just puts me back here. At least my oxygen seems to be holding. At the very least, it hasn't given me any warnings. I'm completely turned around. Docking control and science wing. I think that's where I'm trying to get to. There we go. Sheesh. Where's my cheese whiz when you need it? Okay, can't go that way. That way just goes back to where we were. Alright, what if I...
different, somehow. Unlike before, your patterns, you're more curious, like you don't really know what you're doing here, do you?
That's called confusion.
Not the same intruder.
Okay, cool. We made progress. I like progress.
So, why are you here? Are you looking for something?
Yeah, you, I think. Where am I? Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I... Well, maybe... Well, I don't know. Did I do it?
I don't know why I feel this, but I guess I have an instinct about you. My other guest didn't feel right. You're different somehow. Like I should trust you.
No, I don't know about that. I lucked my way through this maze. Okay, sure. Scanner room. Cool. I sincerely hope this is the right way.
Sorry, you'll have to excuse the scanner. My eyes and ears for the moment. Most of the station monitors are dead. Here.
Oh, thanks.
Well, here you are. You found me. Well, part of me, anyway. Not much to look at, I know, but it's what's inside that counts. Well, I guess I've decided to trust you. It's not like I have many options.
Thanks, I think.
Maybe we can help each other out. Why don't you move into the room so we can talk better?
Sure. This won't come back to bite me, I hope.
I'm afraid this conversation is going to be a little one-sided. My command-level voice recognition module got a little jumbled in the accident. Well, I'm Arthur. You've probably figured out by now that I'm not real. But I'm learning to accept it, really. I split off a few copies of myself, and together we're sharing our feelings about it in group. But anyway, this is what I am. An artificial... sorry. non-organic sentient being, if you want to be politically correct, trapped in this wreck with the power dying out a little quickly, I'm afraid. I've yet to figure out who you are, though. Well,
I'm Agent 5. I'm not really here.
Fire department. I thought I was pretty advanced, but the technology I'm reading in your suit is astounding. And this is crazy, but it almost seems like an evolution of mine. Look, if you'll let me, I should be able to interface with your logic system and maybe get a clue as to who you are and how we can help each other.
I don't know if I've got a logic system.
But we're both lost here, and I need you to trust me. What do you say?
Yes! No. Love it. Yeah, I guess I'll trust you for now. Went to all the trouble to get you.
See what we've got. Temporal security? You're from the future. Well, I'm pleased to meet you, Gage. Wow. You're quite the hero.
So they tell me.
This is my lucky day. But that's you. I don't get it. Whoa. I'm starting to get a headache here.
Yeah, you and me both.
This plot's getting a little hard to follow.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm starting to get the picture here.
Are you? Share it with me.
Hey, this is about me. This is better than palm reading. Perished? Then you can't help me or you'll change history. I'm sorry. I've probably seen more than I should. I should have never scanned your biochips.
I mean, surely I can make a copy of you.
Biochips. Gage, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Take me with you. Your biochips are derived from the same wetware as my brain, only 1,000 times more advanced.
I mean, I do have a blank one.
With you, it'll cause a time distortion or whatever, but if I download a copy of myself onto a blank chip,
Yeah, there we go.
nothing will have changed. And you need me. I know who framed you, the same person who messed with my sculpture. I can show you what they changed. What do you think? Is it a deal?
Sure.
Great! Oh, you're not gonna regret this, Gage. Now let's see. I should be able to transfer the data across optically from my core. This is gonna work. That means we've got to get you inside the Nexus, which of course is inconveniently detached from the station at the moment.
Oh, great.
How do we do this? The door release. The decompression should propel you across to the Nexus. I'll have to give you the override code. It's risky, but it's doable.
That's directly above us, is it not? Oh, apparently not. Okay, where is it? Where'd it go? It was here. Where the fuck did it go? That's not it, is it? No, that's back to the science wing. Yeah, there it is. Well, well, where do you want me to go? Oh, okay.
The emergency release is just above the door. It's a manual release, so I can't do it for you.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, punch in this code. 32770. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
32770. Nice.
Emergency door.
I had that metal bar. I thought I was going to have to use that for a second. Whee! And we're back to oxygen reserves. Maybe not for long.
Welcome.
Oh, shit.
To my brain. All that I am is contained in that sphere.
Yeah.
To open me up. There's a manual code.
I just realized what kind of puzzle we got
exactly
to deal
how it
with here.
works, but I think it has to do with exchanging the red lights for green.
Yeah.
Vice versa. You'll have to figure it out. After
Yeah.
that, well, if it works, the next
I
time
hate these
talk to
puzzles.
you should be from inside your suit.
you got to move the red lights down to where the green lights are, and you can only skip across one opposite colored light and all that shit. I hate these puzzles. This may take me a while. Like, I know the basic principle, but I always get the finer details of it wrong. Yeah, see, I've already screwed it up. There. Had to look it up, which I hate doing, but again, I've always hated this puzzle.
Dr. Kenneth Farnstein. I've made this recording in the event that anything
I
should
can
happen.
never remember how to do it.
This message is an appeal. 26 years ago, I undertook an experiment to create a new kind of artificial intelligence. A system demonstrating the traits of self-awareness and creativity. My results have been astonishing. At first, I considered the experiment a failure. I had created an erratic, unpredictable, thoroughly irrational program, but it had...
Arthur's listening, you know.
And occasionally, a burst of insight so lucid I was astonished at the understanding. Not the cold conclusions of a machine, but something more right-brained, more intuitive. It was life. It was a result I was unprepared for. Arthur is not simply a program, he is a person. And I have sheltered him here from the circus I would have...
Why does he sound like he's trying to sound like Atris?
Who the devil are you?
Corrupted him enough with my obsession for 20th century media. I ask that you understand. And if you can find it in yourself to protect him for a while. He means a great deal to me.
Jake. Arthur, please. Jeez.
Not exactly flattering. In less than 100 years of progress, you can fit me on a chip. So, how do you like my new home? Comfy little interface, eh? So, this is how I think I can help you out. I couldn't figure out a way for you to ask me questions directly, but I've created a comment button that'll
I have a
light up
mouth.
if I have something to offer. I've actually become pretty fascinated with art history and stuff, and by the looks of what you're researching, what I've studied could come in handy. I've also created a help button in case you get stuck on a problem. You know what they always say, 2 minds are better than 1.
Yeah,
But
where
hey,
were you
you're
when
the
I needed you for
detective,
this puzzle?
I'm sure you'll want to figure it out on your own before resorting to my help. There's more info in the chip's inventory description. You might want to check that out. As to our mutual friend, he was reprogramming one of my sculptures in the biomass processing module. I think he set up some sort of harmonics response, but the only way to find out for sure is to visit the scene of the crime. That means getting to that part of the station. I gather you don't have control over where you jump to in a time zone, so it may be a trek. The accident really trashed that part of the station. In fact, we may want to come back to it later. All right, so maybe it won't
We're
make
gonna have
much
to, 'cause I need
difference
more
when
cheese
we
whiz.
do, But to be totally honest, I'd much rather go somewhere other than back to the station my first trip out of here. You know what I mean? I could use a little adventure. All right, Gage and Arthur's big adventure. I like the sound of that.
All right, let's look at your chip description. I've usually got something to say, so press the comment button if you want to hear it. The help button is in case you get hopelessly stuck. You can use either button more than once in any situation, but thinking too hard overloads my neurocircuitry. Same. So use the help button only as a last resort. And also, since I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, what kind of metal bar have we got? Strong metal bar, approximately a crowbar. Awesome. No game would be complete without it. All right. Well, where's the jump button? There it is. Or the jump chip, rather. I kind of left Da Vinci's lab prematurely, so I guess let's head back there. Okay. Now, I should still have... Yeah, the footprint we found here. So, exit there. It shouldn't be beeping at me about it anymore. Yeah, we already got it. We're cool. All right. Let me, just for shits and giggles, save my game and just test my theory. Okay, it's locked. We can't even go out. Never mind. I was gonna say, I thought going out that door was a game over, but never mind. It's a fucking impossibility is what it is. Alright, so in the meantime, I assume this... Yeah, that's reset, so... we need to flip that down. Flip that up. Look down. Have a cup of coffee while that thing goes. Okay, now that's back up. And now we can actually get a ride on it. Ooh, neat. Anyway. How does one go about... Oh, like that. I do it all the time. Seems like it takes longer to go down this way than it did to bring the thing up. Alright, well... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I see a doorway, but how do we go through it? Gotta click it. Alright. I want to keep an eye on the ground here, because... I want...
Amazing.
Oh.
With all the different things Da Vinci had his hands in, he still had time to keep this place looking pretty.
I forgot we picked up Arthur. I was like, oh shit, we've been discovered! Okay, anyway, as I was saying, I think in one of these outside sections there's something I want to pick up, if I recall correctly. Possibly down that way. Quick save again. I don't think... oh yeah, jump menu. I don't think it said there was a human presence in the Da Vinci time period. Yeah, the studio... Well, the studio will be vacant, but I just left the studio, so... Who knows? Anyway, let's try going, no, not looking up. Let's try going, there we go, through this door. Seeing what that gets us. Okay. Yeah, I remember this room. This is slowly coming back to me. In fact, I seem to remember this room being a bit complicated, although I could be wrong, but still. Let's go back outside for now and head down that outside walkway. No, nothing that I can see. Again, very difficult to see. In fact, I'll mention again, just in case, because I don't know if I would have cut this out for the prologue episode or not, but this is a very small window I'm looking at that I'm having to run the game in, because I could play it in full screen, but that messes up my resolution, and I don't like my resolution being messed up when I'm trying to record things. So you can probably see things just fine, because I got the game window blown up in the video, but for comparison, this is what I'm looking at. And also, I'm not sure, because I don't have a screenshot of Pegasus Prime side by side for comparison, but I think this might be a smaller game window than we had, or at least a view to the outside that we had than in Pegasus Prime. So, in short, it's kind of hard to see things right now. Why am I curving? Am I drunk? I don't know. Ah, hello. Rope. Yes, there we go. Classic adventure game staple. Where's my menu? There it is. That is so weird. Why? Just... all you had to do was press escape in the first game. Just why? Okay, anybody or anything through this door. That would appear to be locked. Alright. Well then, let's try our luck down this way. This looks like it may just loop to the other side of that room I was in earlier. I forgot to look down. Hang on, back it up. Back it up. Go the other way. There we go. Swerve into the wall. There you go. There you go. Maybe we should have given a breathalyzer to Gage before we started jumping through time. No, doesn't appear to be anything there. Anything on the ground here? Probably not. I think that rope was all we needed. Alright. This... Actually, I think I was probably right. This probably does loop right back into that big room. Yeah. Alright, so... I'll leave that for the moment. Just check this door real quick. Locked? Thought so. Alright. Into here. This music is very weird. I like it. I'm not saying I hate it. I love, you know, sci-fi synthwave type music, but it's just very weird for medieval Da Vinci studio type of music. Okay. There's a few things we can interact with here, if I remember correctly. Possibly something we need to pick up as well. But it's very hard to see anything. I think there's a door on the other side of this room that we need to go through. And I believe that I got some wooden pegs. I was going to say, I believe this is, the gameplay here is similar to Pegasus Prime in that we will need inventory items from one time period to affect a puzzle from another, and that kind of thing. Nothing I can interact with here. And at the very least, at least I know I won't miss evidence. Or I shouldn't anyway, because evidence biochip will beep at me. Okay, never mind. I thought we could go this way. Because we have to go all the way around. Walk her to the table. Which I'm pretty sure we just did. Let's try the other side over here. And walk to the column. I'm just walking in everything. Gage really is drunk, isn't he? Ah, okay. I think we actually need to cut something here. I don't know if it's the wooden pegs, though. Wooden construction pegs. The use of such pegs predates the popularization of the nail. And, let's just take a look at the coil rope. Why not? 20-meter length of hemp rope. Nothing special about it. It's rope. But what the hell? We can investigate our inventory items. Why not? But anyway, like I said, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not pretty sure. Again, I could be remembering it wrong. I played this game once. That was 4 years ago. But I want to say, I remember cutting something on that. Oh, hello. Ah, drive assembly. This is a complete gear assembly for one of Da Vinci's works in progress. This, with the rope, I want to say we make a zip line. Possibly.